You beat me.
Too bad. I already had it like prepared just to press the button to go live since like 6.
Everyone's like, this hoe made us wait way too long already.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, Mrs. Ho. Okay,
This
more respect
hoe.
for yourself.
You know what? Someone
More
parked
respect for
behind me at
yourself.
work and then left and didn't come back until 6:45.
Oh, dude, that feels like whenever my lead cook goes on break before we, and the break, let me tell you, breaks are on our side is half an hour, and he goes on breaks and comes after 45 minutes to an hour late. And at that point, we just got sick of him. That at 2 o'clock, if he's not there, we just leave, and we don't care if any order comes in or anything like that. We just leave. One time, he was like 30 minutes past, so literally an hour passed, and I waited for him. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I got pissed off. I just started walking away. Tickets started popping out. Choo 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 choo. It's like I stopped, turned around. I was gonna get him. I was like, you know what? No, fuck this shit. I just went. I just left.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I just left. He took almost like an hour and a half break. I was like, no, you can't do that.
That's your prerogative.
Yep,
All
that
right.
happened.
Well, we're good. Everybody ready? We're good. We're going.
Yeah, we are good.
Episode 12 of Legends of Drama.
Whoop, whoop.
Last time, we just recapped off camera, but I'll go ahead and do it again on camera. We've taken the trip from the little town of Dole to the larger trade port of Anders. And on the way, while you guys set up camp, Hajite ate some rats, and Arvstan was scouting around and found a pack of wolves descending on your group. When Kriv talked to them with a very happy speak with animals spell, they discovered that the wolves wanted something to eat and they were willing to accept your horse and let the rest of you go. You refused and left the area. They trailed you for a little while until you decided enough was enough and you turned around to face them. And while you were fighting off the pack of wolves, a uncharacteristic storm rolled in and lightning struck around you, and one of the bolts of lightning lingered behind after the strike and attacked all of you, and then eventually attacked Kriv and disappeared inside of them. So now, you're only a few days out from Anders, so you'd have continued your journey. Is there anything special you guys would want to do on the way, or do you just want to keep going and get there?
I would probably ask the group if they knew what the giant lightning monster was, because I don't think I've ever seen a giant lightning monster in my life.
Yeah, me neither. And it seemed like it was pretty adamant on killing us for some reason whatsoever. Does anybody know about it?
Can't say I've seen a lightning monster, but I've seen the storm. And I'm not sure if you know, but where I'm from, and including myself, it's tradition we worship the storm. But I don't know about this one. It's a little different, but it is fascinating. And a little spooky.
Yes. Just a little bit.
So would this be like divine retribution from your god then, if he's throwing lightning monsters at us?
Yeah, it's not a good implication. I'm not sure what we did, but it was something, or what I did, I guess.
He did do a weird sound that I did not understand whatsoever that sound was. Towards you. Did he speak to you or anything like that?
Said I was weak, was bullying me.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very nice. So, do you know this thing?
I don't remember anything like this.
Interesting.
You guys will keep an eye on me, right? Because I didn't see it go back out on me. If I start acting real weird, you'll tell me, right?
If you start acting real weird, trust me, I'm just gonna run away.
I will not run away.
Dude, you're gonna get shocked by lightning. Like, come on. You wanna go down again?
I mean,
Again?
if it's what Freyr has in store for me, then that's what he has in store for me.
I mean, I kind of act weird all the time anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of used to that.
Different kind of weird, I guess.
Yeah, that's almost reassuring.
Alright, then.
I almost forgot to mention that you also have a new member with your group. One of the wolves took a shine to young Arvistan. He has named her Luna.
Yeah.
So she's traveling with you. She likes snacks.
Is he gonna have like a wolf training montage?
Kind of. We'll do a little bit. A nice song will play while you're on the road to show the wolf training. It's not like a Rocky montage. It's a lot of Arvistan, gesticulating things, because he's got to do it with like gusto because the music's playing over. You can't hear him talking and saying the things. So just do like a big gesture. The wolf will cock its head to the side like dogs would do. And rather than seeing the wolf performing feats of acrobatics or strength, it'll be doing nothing. You'll see Arvistan trying to do those things, and the wolf eating pigeons or little bits of other rats, pheasants, whatever else, fish that it finds, sneaking treats from everybody's pockets.
Oh, come on, man. She's clearly food motivated.
Yeah. I can see that.
Could I also request a montage?
What kind of montage are we looking for?
Bird. From a bird.
A bird montage? That's going to take
Yes.
more than a montage. That will need an event.
I'm looking at it.
You're like, no.
Hajite
No.
attempts the same montage with Shell, the giant axe beak, and it goes not well. You see Hajite gesticulate very broadly, and then it cuts back to an angry bird, and then to Hajite running away as fast as she can, with the bird chasing her.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, that's great. That is so great. Oh, shit.
You all Scooby-Doo among the trees. You poke out from behind one tree, and then the bird pokes out from behind another tree. You as a group run away, and the bird chases you.
I believe that is our second Scooby-Doo reference.
I like it.
That is awesome.
Every once in a while, Luna will get scared by Shell and leap up into Arvistan's arms.
You are heavy. Boom. Go down.
Oh god, wolves are super heavy.
Yeah. Big dogs are heavy. Imagine a wolf.
You know, one of those things where two people are like walking backwards at the same time and they bump and they turn around. It's like, oh shit, that's the bird, and then you leave.
Yeah, they both run and get scared. He goes, whoa! And it runs off.
Amazing. Thank you for that.
So, yes. Anything else we want to get accomplished on the way to Anders? Anybody else need a montage?
I mean, we could do it now for something completely different. It's just me praying for just running circles.
Robbie's praying montage.
Crib is sitting there trying to figure out if they can now shoot lightning out of their hands.
I can shoot lightning before.
Oh yeah, but that's out of your
not
mouth. That's
Palpatine.
different. That would be like Spider-Man shooting web out of his throat. That's weird, right?
Dragon
I'd be
team is
trying to-
the scariest thing ever.
That would be.
See Ravi praying in the middle of the woods. And then you'll see Hajite run behind him with Shell chasing after her. And then Kriv, wild-shaped into another giant bird, chasing behind them.
That's your montage. You're copying
Hey.
the animals and trying to cause more mischief.
Yeah, I'm talking to them, telling them, don't do it, don't
Trying
listen.
to pray and everything on the background. He's like,
No!
Kriv and all the
I'm having
animals
a hard
playing,
enough time without you.
going to the back alleys, and Kriv and Luna and Shell are playing dice against a brick wall. Cut away from that real quick. That one snuck in there. Wasn't supposed to be there.
oh, that's awesome.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm satisfied.
Okay. You will reach Anders. It is not as big as Karenia. Karenia is kind of like the big capital city of the whole country. And it's made itself sort of a visual standing piece. Anders is really just more of a town that was built out of necessity. There are two rivers that come from the mountains to the east and to the south that kind of join up in one spot and form a larger river, the one that you've been following that goes all the way to Karenia. And so the town got built where these two rivers join up to be sort of a trade port to help people that are coming from either direction or are crossing across the plains at this point, to have a meeting place and to have all the different farms and ranches that are around in the area have some place to bring their goods so that they can get them distributed to everywhere else that would need whatever they don't have. So you'll get there and it'll be mostly low buildings, nothing taller than like 3 stories, which would be very extreme for something around here. And kind of a low wall that goes around it. But the city itself is built on different sides of these 2 rivers that join into one. So it's kind of split into 3 parts. If you think of the 2 rivers coming together and then a third coming off. How do I do this with my hands? Like that. The city's in a circle around that. So there are kind of like 3 different sections of it, split up by the waterways. The area that you're approaching from, you're on the north of where the rivers join together, so you come into the northern part of the city, which is kind of like the local area. This is not really the major place of trade, but it's the one that's closest to Tarsaria, your destination, and the woodlands that are close by. So this is where there'd be a lot of trade coming from there, and this is where a lot of the people that live and work in the town of Anders would be staying and where they would be spending their time. So that's the place where you'll show up.
Do I see any ships in the harbor that looks like they're being loaded up and might be heading off soon?
Yeah, you'll be able to see on approach because you're coming down from the river, where a lot of the different river port trade happens. A lot of that is happening in the center, in the conjunction. So they're loading up things from different places. See in the other parts of town that they accept different kinds of trade, and so that they all have to kind of group together and work together to get everything needed where it needs to be. And there will be barges, most likely, more than like ships or boats or things, because the flow of the river heads towards Karenia, and that's where most of the trade work goes. So there'll be just big flat barge ships where they'll just load up all kinds of different goods or whatever it is they're trying to ship out there, and they'll be piloted by like maybe 1 or 2 very lackluster crew, just very few people. Sometimes if they have a smaller shipment, they don't put anybody on the ship. They just kind of load it up and let it go. But yeah, if you're looking for a lot of places that are getting set up, They're doing it all the time.
I will kind of ask aloud to the group. Does anyone know how much passage on a ship is going to cost?
I've never seen anything in my life like this, so not me.
I don't know.
I don't usually pay for it, so
Sorry, Miss Fancy Girl. I don't pay for my things.
Okay. Would you know where like a harbor master is, Hazote, when you arrive? You have talked to them?
no, not here.
Are there like guards around us at all? Like any sort of position like that in there, or is that too small?
As you approach, I mean, there's sort of a wall around the city, but the city extends beyond the wall. It's grown past where it was initially supposed to be. So if you want to get to a place where there are guards or like officials or somebody important to talk to, you kind of have to go through some of the outlying houses and little shops and like local things that they have just built outside of the walls. So you get through a lot of people before you run into anything like that. Is that the goal? So we're looking for like a guard or for like a city official or a harbor master or somebody with some authority. What
Yeah.
exactly are we trying to find? Just to kind of guess the sort of person we're looking for.
I'm looking for someone to give some information on how much it would cost for passage and like how many ships are taking off in that direction, those kind of things.
Okay. You'll have to parse your way through some towns, first from town homes, some little, not so busy streets. You're outside of the main trade routes, which are on the water. And as you go through, you see the kinds of people that live here in Anders. It's not quite as boisterous as you found in the city. There are people kind of watering their own little gardens that they have by their homes. Everybody has a lot more room to live in, and there isn't as much diversity in the kinds of people that you see. These are plain folk. By that I mean they're ordinary folk and they're folk from the plains. So a lot of farmers. Most of the traders are going to be closer into the center of the city, and a lot of descendants of farmers, people that come from old families that they don't want to stay in the place where their great grandparents built. They want to go strike out and start something themselves, but they don't quite have the confidence to go all the way to the city of Kyrenia. They set up shop here. So a lot of people that are familiar with each other, which makes the four of you stand out as you're making your way down into the city. So you'll turn some heads on the way, and you'll hush some conversations, not just to see each of you there, although each of you is interesting in your own right. I understand a sea elf would most likely be found close to the sea. You've made some distance from there. So your manner of dress, the way that you walk, the way that you present yourself, sort of stands out from the crowd. Kriv, a dragonborn built like you and clothed as you are, is definitely from somewhere in the mountains. You noticed already when you were in Kyrenia that you sort of had some attention drawn to you just from the way that you were. You're very rustic. I don't know the word I want to use. Rustic appearance is still, even though we're not inside of that place anymore, a cause for some attention. And in just the opposite way, Hajite, on the other side, you look much more fancy than a person from Anders would expect someone would look. Of course, with the caveat that you all have some of the dirt and grime from the road built into you at this point. It's been a lot of camping for the past few weeks, so not a lot of opportunities to really dress up. Even so, Hajite has a lot more of an air of dignity about her that even in a fancy town would turn heads.
At this point, we're already we're already rested and everything like that. We have all our hit points
Oh
back, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's feeling fine. Ravi looks weird. There aren't clerics around. Um,
Ooh, no church.
ever since they found Freyr, most people lost their faith. So it's not necessarily a super common thing to see around. There might be people in the city that worship some of the old gods. Freyr might not be the most prominent one here in Anders.
Fair
Um,
enough.
so while people might be able to recognize exactly what you are, they're not used to seeing you. And add on top of that you all have a giant bird and a wolf and all these other things going on with you. It's weird.
What if we put a sheet over them?
Over who?
Over the bird and the wolf.
That would be even
Not the
weirder.
one named Ghost.
The horse is fine.
That was just the bird and the wolf will go crazy. They're like,
Yeah, it's strange, but not necessarily unwelcome. Because this is a trade port town, and people do come through here. But usually they do just that. They come through and they move on. Once you do make your way in, if we're going straight for the water looking for a harbor master, you'll find your way to sort of the conjunction point of the town itself. And from there you can see the other parts of town. So you can see the part to the southwest, which is connected to a lot more of the plains that make up the rest of the country of Karenia. There, it's much more open. It doesn't look like people really live over there, and that's kind of more of an industrial area. There's a lot of mooing and the smell of manure in that direction.
Mooing.
And coupled with that sort of metallic twinge in the air every time the wind crosses by there lets you know that's where they're gathering cattle, and that's where the slaughterhouses would be, and that's where they would get a lot of the shipments from the farms in the area, and they would store them, and a lot of the mass transit stuff takes place there. And then in the eastern part, the third area of the city, there's a sort of a commotion going on over there. A lot of people are gathered together. This is kind of a wealthier part of the city, the fancier area, the older, the more original port town area. And there seems to be some kind of celebration or an event happening over there. They're getting set up for it. You can see people putting up banners, streamers across between light posts. And a lot of excitement, more color over there, a lot of the bigger buildings, a lot of the prettier buildings, a lot of the more paved streets are on that side. And you'll find somebody who's sort of directing water traffic on the river that you could talk to and potentially might know something about what you need.
I will head up to the young man if no one else wants to take the lead in discussions. I will do my best.
this is all new to me. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and if I talk with somebody, I'll probably be sending Luna to eat them. That's how my talking skills are.
He started yelling at people. He said, "Get those ropes tied up. Get that all fixed over here."
Excuse me, sir. May I have a moment?
Just one. That's all I got for you. What do you need?
Passage to Saria, if possible.
Tarsari, you want to take the river?
Yes, sir.
Don't go there, does it? Where are you from?
Karenia.
Karania. All right, you ever been out this way?
Not once in my life, sir.
Me neither.
Well, I figure as much. If you're trying to book passage out to the desert, You know, the river don't go there.
Is there a way we can get closer than here?
You're going to have to take the road out. Head on northeast, you're going to have to go to the woods. Fortune Wood? You heard of this place?
Very briefly in story.
It's a border forest. Once you get on over there, you're going to have to find yourself a guide. There ain't no way that you're going to get through there on your own. And they could take you through the forest, dump you out on the other side, and there should be somebody there. You're going to need another guide once you get on that side. Because running through the desert on your own, that's going to cause you some problems too. Especially if you ain't never been out that way.
Could I possibly direct us through the desert? Sorry to interrupt. Like, is that a thing?
Perhaps. You're from the Tarsaria region. So you've got some familiarity with it. But you know that most people there usually get a ranger as a guide. Because the desert is a super treacherous place. And most of the people that live in that country live near an oasis or near something that separates itself from the sand and the rock that's all death everywhere around them. But there are rangers that wander those wastes all the time. There's a whole consortium of them that has no problem with bringing people back and forth or showing them pathways that they can take to be able to safely traverse and get themselves around. So most of the basic people... Ooh, I want to rephrase that because I'm talking about you.
Basic.
The not rangers wouldn't be able to direct people around any more successfully than anybody else.
Gotcha. Cool.
So I will head back to the group. My plan to kind of sail around the half of the continent is a no-go. They say the only way is through the forest and then through the desert, and we need guides for both. And I will kind of look at Hazote. You said you don't really pay for such things, but do you have any idea how to get through to Tarsaria?
Is there any way
Sorry,
that...
bud, I also need a guide.
Well, I guess...
Would taking the ship get us closer to where we want to, or would it take us farther?
Apparently it will not take us closer. My navigational skills of taking the river out to sea and then taking the sea around the continent is apparently that's something that people just do on a regular basis.
Interesting. I just swim, so I have no idea. Interesting. So where can we get this guides, and how much are they gonna charge for that?
I don't know the question to either of those.
Well,
What are you waiting for?
there would be guides wandering around, wouldn't there? You all don't commonly see that?
My thought process is that the closer we get to the forest, we are probably more likely to find some people there. Maybe like a hut or something, a ranger's guild, a traveler's guild of people who might be there. But I have no idea.
If we're gonna get a guide, they better know what they're doing and how to fight. That way we can, if we get in trouble, they can fight for us while we run.
I think they just kind of
Leave them there, you know?
like traverse us. I think we have to do any of the fighting. And I'm kind of looking at Hazote. So if you guys get in danger, do you all fight, or does the ranger just murder everything and you just kind of sit back and wave at the dying creatures of the forest?
Hold on. Let me ask the man in my head. Hello?
Normally you would be taken on paths where you wouldn't have to fight stuff.
Okay.
Shouldn't be running into monsters on a normal check.
Gotcha.
I mean, if we're on
I'll communicate that to them.
through some critters, we can get some food to them.
You'd think that someone guiding you through some place that is treacherous would lead you away from danger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think so, but we also had a lightning monster appear from the sky.
That's true. I don't think they
And-
regularly deal with lightning monsters.
How
Fair
can we
enough.
trust these guys though? Or what if they're not pretending to be guides and guide us somewhere else?
You
Well,
have a better idea?
yeah,
I
that's
mean, money earns trust depending on how much you got.
Yeah, but if we show that we have a lot of money, then they want to steal it from us. Don't you think?
Then-
One, I don't know that we have a lot of money.
True.
2, I already look like I have a lot of money, so.
Yeah, she does. Her
Even if
fancy
I don't,
stuff.
I don't actually have a lot of money on me right now.
Luna, buy her dress. Buy her dress. Go, go.
Shouldn't cock her head and look at you.
Luna,
Haven't learned that one yet.
Luna, dress. Bite.
I hope you-
Food?
Go.
I hope you teach your dog bite her dress, like, as an actual.
Her tail will start to wag a little bit.
Not to mention the fact that I could just unleash the bird.
And that was the last time we were ever welcome back in Anders again.
Yeah, really.
Fight between a wolf and a giant big bird.
Your bird is already giving you a wide berth from passersby.
They should, as they should.
Although you do get some people that stop and stare. They see you standing there talking to the harbor master. Especially you see a couple that seem very interested. 2 little girls. Maybe like young teenagers, like 13, 14, somewhere around there. And they're sort of like staring at all of you and sort of huddled together, saying something to each other. But they're very obvious, and it looks like they're trying to like gear up for something.
How close are they?
Close enough that you could see them without any difficulty. They're like 50 feet away.
Can we hear what they're saying?
I'm picturing
No.
like 3 feet away where I would go, excuse me.
They're over there just looking at you, and just kind of.
I look at Criff like, hey Criff, look at those 2 little girls over there. They're talking about us like we talk about Hashite.
Except I am standing right here.
What?
Huh? What? I didn't say anything.
What do we say about Hazard?
Okay.
I'm not
Just told me
whispering
that.
either.
I am also confused about what we say about Hazote.
Am I
You mean,
just
like,
the? Did this happen
Artisans.
while I was messing with rats and taking care of the animals during the fight? Because that was not my fault.
Arvestan, do you mean like how they talk about you?
Whoa. You guys talk about me like that?
No, definitely not in whispers.
You see, one of the
Oh,
girls
no.
will push the other girl, and she'll stumble forward a couple steps, but then she'll like retreat really quick, and then the other one will giggle at her.
Hiya!
I don't think you need to be afraid of a couple of 13-year-old girls.
I don't know. This is a weird place for me.
I think
I'll
we
be on the
should
defensive
send.
all the time.
I think we should send Arvistan. He seems to attract children.
That's not a good idea. He's going to have then we're going to jail.
She's kind of hungry, so that might happen.
The well, I mean, the other child liked me more, but
Yeah, you go talk to him. I didn't do great with the children in the last place either.
I hate children.
We could just leave.
You're very fancy, and we are not so fancy.
It's
Maybe
okay.
they'll tell us where to find a guide.
You don't want the equivalent of a homeless man walking up to 2 children?
That is preferable from a diplomatic standpoint, yes.
Fine.
Yes, arguably everybody else in the party could be considered a homeless man.
I mean, we're all homeless men, right? I don't have a house.
You don't?
Hey,
I'm the
I
second
mean,
oldest here.
becoming a traveler means you don't have a house, right?
that's a good point. We're really fucking far away from everything.
Okay, I'll walk up to him. Fine. If the giant lizard guy can't do it,
Nope.
and the homely priest, I'm kidding.
I trust teenagers less than I trust
I mean,
children.
if you don't want to, I will. But I think you're the best choice. I'm probably the second best choice, which tells our social standing by leaps and bounds. But still,
Great. Okay. I'll walk up to them.
Yeah.
Why not?
They hush and they whisper something really quick to each other as you're walking over, but when you get closer, they're obviously nervous. Sort of nervous excitement about them, but they don't bolt or anything.
They're not like the twins from The Shining, right?
No, they're two very different looking girls, so they don't look like they're related. One of them is obviously more afraid than the other, so she's kind of ducked behind the other one, like behind her shoulder. So you have one and then one slightly back behind that one. And they just stare at you wide-eyed as you approach.
All right, so
See, you already scared them.
they're not like young enough to be one of those like get on their level like situations.
No.
Not that much shorter than me. It's teenagers, not children. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
What are you doing over here? Are you watching us?
We're handing out pamphlets. Come here, get here. And then she'll like hurriedly like reach behind her to the shy girl behind her and grab a stack. They have like papers. And she'll say, "There's going to be a show here tomorrow night, and we're just letting people know that it's going to be really cool, and yeah, all the information should be on this flyer." She'll hand you one. All the information should be on here. It's really good for the community, and yeah. And the other girl says, she says, "Speak up. She can't hear you." And she says, "I like your hair."
Thank you. Are the two of you involved in the production?
We're just helping. I'm hoping to, when I grow up, get a job in marketing. So I'm just practicing right now. We're spreading the word about the show. Should be really cool. Doesn't happen a lot. So yeah, we're just letting everybody know.
Were you curious about our group?
Okay.
Did you want to come say hi to the rest of us?
Shouldn't you go say hi? Should we want to say? She said, I don't want to go. That's okay. Do you want? I could give you some more flyers you could pass out to your friends.
Sure. I'll take a couple more. Do you happen to know where there are any local rangers for the forest nearby?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to go into the forest. I don't know.
Great. All right. Well, thank you. I hope you get that job in marketing.
Yeah, my dad said it's probably a long shot, but you know, you got to take it.
I'll head back over the group, but I'm gonna glance over it before I give it to anybody.
The flyer's going to say that there is going to be a theatrical performance in East Anders tomorrow night. The theater troupe Vesalius is going to be performing a few scenes from a play called May Our Stars Burn Brightest tomorrow night, and it's going to be a sort of celebration festival going on around it. Most of the town should be coming by. They say they have seating for hundreds. Yeah, and there's a little graphics on there. It looks like the girls probably drew them of like actors, and they have fancy clothes, big hats with feathers coming out of them, big poofy pants with long socks. Maybe one of them's holding a skull like some Shakespeare or something. I don't know. And little filigree. There's like bubble letters and fancy fun colors all over it. They've individually drawn every flyer for this performance.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do one of those like walk over like I know something, but like clearly excited about something, but like I'm not gonna actually say anything about it.
Okay. The girls will, as soon as you turn around to walk away, they sort of hurriedly try to move on to somebody else. That you could feel the cold sweat of nerves running down them from talking to somebody, and they're just like rushing off trying to talk to someone else.
You'll never make it in marketing if you're scared of everybody.
Well, what'd you learn?
So there's this thing I want to do while we're here.
Of course, there's always something you want to do.
What is it?
It's a performance, and I think we should go.
I'm in.
Good.
What?
Look at these beautifully drawn flyers that aren't all exactly the same. You know what that means?
A
What's it mean?
performance?
It means they were all individually drawn, probably by different people.
I think we have more important things to do then.
I think we should
to a
go,
play.
and I think
Why? You
Adventure?
Think we should go?
so. I think we should go.
I think we should go because a traveling performance troupe probably knows the best guides for us to go to get to where we need to go.
Yeah,
We win.
you guys are just saying that because you just want to say the contrary things from me, right? Right?
I don't want to go into a forest with some guy named Todd who's never been in the forest before because we didn't know who to hire.
Well, we have no idea. We haven't talked to anybody yet.
That's why we talked to a traveling performance troupe.
Okay, why don't we go after the show or before the show, and then we talk to them then, and
Then we watch
no
the
reason.
show.
Yeah,
No, we don't need to watch the show.
you don't have to.
You are so uncultured. Why don't you walk by yourself?
Because I got Luna, so I'm not by myself.
You can go into the forest alone if you really want to, but I do believe I am the diplomat.
I also believe that's a bad idea.
I told you guys she would take this leadership too serious and treat us like peasants.
Everyone's in agreement but you, though.
Yeah. Sounds like you're the one who just wants to be contrary.
I was standing there, you hear some shouting.
Uh-oh.
Someone says, "Get out of there! Stop that! Put that down!"
Where's Luna? Where's Luna? Luna! Look! Oh my God, Luna! Get over here, Luna!
Boy, does this sound like my cat.
She's playing tug of war with a hanging duck.
Oh God,
Great.
Luna, what are you doing? Come here, Luna. I love you, but please don't buy stuff you don't want.
Hey!
He better have the money to pay for his dog's expensive interests.
Yeah, is this yours? You got to pay for that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not the one eating it. Like my wolf ate it. I didn't command her to do it. So
Is your wolf gonna pay for it?
she can give you a kiss.
Somebody's gonna pay for it. I don't care who it is.
Oh, I got you. I turn around and I call Hashate. Hashate, come here, please.
Really, after what you were just saying.
So
What do you want, bud?
you know what? This guy over here says that the prettiest lady, it's a custom over here that the prettiest lady around here have to pay for stuff.
And what I said to him was, he's gonna pay for this duck. You've got 10 seconds before I call a guard.
Well, that would be the respectable, responsible thing to do in these sorts of situations if you're going to own an animal like that.
Yeah, that is true. So, can you pay for me, please?
How much is it?
A gold piece.
No.
Oh, God damn it. I'm reaching my pocket like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Put a leash on that thing.
A leash? Wolves are free, sir.
Well, ducks aren't.
I mean, they are until you kill them.
Bang, bang.
Heading over the gold, like, Luna, get over here. You better save me a piece of that duck.
She's got tail like half tucked, but it's like wagging a little bit and her back legs.
And you're like,
because she's got a duck right now.
Well, you better keep her well fed.
yeah. If you like Shell a lot, keep an eye on her.
Oh, Luna's going to take a bite out of that duck, and then Shell's going to grab it.
Whoa,
Boom,
whoa.
right off the ground.
I better have 50 silvers. I had better have 50 silver for that half of the duck. Okay, I paid for it, and your bird is in it. So, come on, pay up.
50 silvers?
Yes, it was a gold piece for that duck.
That's not
so you got to pay half for it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, here you go.
Hey, bibbidi bobbidi boobidi.
Not sure I had any silver on me, but we'll just go with it.
Yeah.
Half a gold piece.
Yeah.
Just like I'll just like crack it in half. Gold's kind of fragile. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. Shell deserved it anyway. She was over here being good, unlike your animal.
Yeah, because nobody's getting close to her.
Yeah, duh.
What about Ghost?
Ghost is right here. He's
Ghost
good.
is fine. I mean,
It's
he's
a good
not eating
boy.
meat.
Yeah.
We have some kind of entourage. Like 8 large animals.
So where to?
I guess we can go to the play.
Tomorrow.
Well, seeing as how we're here, we might as well check out the rest of the festival, I suppose.
Yeah.
Set it up for us, see what else they have going on.
Fine, but shouldn't we find somewhere to put Shell and Ghost and stable Luna as well?
That's what you guys should
Resting
do.
area.
I am
Whoa, calm down.
Beast in the town.
Ghost is carrying most of your stuff as well, so be nice to Ghost. So, come on, it's everybody.
Can we, I guess, start looking around for a stable or somewhere
Yeah.
isn't a farm that has animals?
Oh god, I sure hope a stable will work.
It wouldn't be too hard. It's easier to find a place to put Shell up outside the walls of the old city itself. But yeah, you would have to pay extra to be able to keep the bird. Are you putting Luna up too, or are you keeping Luna with you?
I I don't think you should keep her.
But it's my precious.
I know you want to, but
Yes, I do.
come on, responsibility. How many gold pieces you got on you? Because a dog could eat 36 birds. I'm just saying.
It's not a dog. It's a wolf. When are you gonna get it right?
Same thing.
No, it's not. Oh, so you want me to confuse you? Okay, you're a snake lady, but I can tell you you're a lizard or you're a worm. Same thing, right? They crawl on
I'm
the floor,
sorry.
right?
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Turn
Can I just
around
like
and
start walking ghost to wherever this place is and just leaving?
Absolutely, yes.
I'll take the horse.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
Criff,
are we
wait for
getting
me. Wait for
racist
me.
again?
Criff, wait for me. Start walking away.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
not
Luna.
waiting.
Come on, Luna. Hey, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
You could get them set up. It would be a gold piece to put up either one.
Okay.
To put up
All
the
right,
horse
yeah.
and to put up the bird.
Oh, yeah, I'll put up Luna as well.
Yeah, so that'll be 3 altogether. Distribute it however you want. Where do you go once you have them taken care of?
I'll
Festival.
follow Ravi anywhere.
The festival.
Yeah, is the festival actually started, or does it not start until Mother's setting up now?
They're mostly setting up now. Some of the people that might have been able to set up a little bit faster, they have something they could just do really quick. Might be already doing what they were going to do for the festival, getting it started. But tomorrow is the big day where most of it's supposed to be happening. And this will be in East Anders. This is you have to cross a bridge to get over there, and it's the older part of town and the nicer part of town. A little cleaner. Like I said, stone paved streets, older buildings that seem like they've been standing there for decades already. The way that they're sort of decorating and putting up banners and kind of posters and things that they're placing around make it seem like this festival is sort of a celebration of the nearby nation of Mustanjabal, which is sort of a small group of like lizard folk, reptilian omni people that are native to a swamp nearby, and they're renowned for being excellent smiths and survivalists. And they were a large part of the success of the establishment of Anders in the first place. And a lot of the people around here are either descended from people who came from there or have relations with people who came from there. So it's a big part of the foundation of the town itself. So you see a lot of swamp-related things, creatures that come from that area, made in paper mache and displayed around, banners that have swords and axes and spears and different things in traditional lizard folk designs, all put around, just to make it seem, it's a full-on celebration of that sort of culture.
I would probably spend the first part of. What time is it when we arrive? Is it like early morning? Is it afternoon?
I mean, the pace that you came getting to the city would determine that. So, what time would you have liked to arrive in the town? You could have just stopped outside of town and said, "We're going to wait to go there until whatever time you would have wanted." So, what seems best?
I think afternoon, more likely. That way it's like everybody's working around, more people trafficking, like passing through and all that stuff.
Can it be like right when people start lighting stuff? So like,
Like 6
Okay,
o'clock, 7
sun's
o'clock,
starting to go down.
Mm-hmm.
sundown.
All right.
Okay.
Catching the top of the mountains. Still, the sky is still blue, but there's shadows stretched across the streets everywhere. And they're going out to the gas lamps on the lanterns and the light posts all around and starting to get those going. Then about then.
I I will probably first approach a nearby, probably a patron or a patron of the festival itself as they're kind of looking around, and ask them what inns they would recommend because we're obviously going to be here for a night.
You'll find a lizard folk guy who's sort of wandering around, helping to set stuff up. He's got a ladder posted up against one of the buildings, and he's putting up a long streamer that has sort of these triangle pieces on the string. You've seen this 1,000 times. You put the strings across the street, and they have the little pennants all hanging from them. It has alternating colors of like brown and green going along. He's pinning that up there. He'll say, well, if you're looking for a local flair, you might want to try the hairy trout.
What makes the hairy trout so special?
Well, it's been in generations. The family have been running it for, I don't remember exactly how long, but they serve food there that's all locally grown and sourced.
That sounds perfect. I'm sure a friend of ours would be most interested in that.
I say, tell them Sinker sent you, and you might get a deal.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And I will head back to the rest of the group and tell them the information that you just relayed to me.
Oh, good. I'm suddenly starving.
They might have food right up your alley here.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you're the one who's always going about great cooking, and this has the local flair.
I have no idea about the food here.
Well,
You can do it like Sanji from One Piece and try and find all of the fish in the planet.
I would. That would be cool. The big blue.
Yeah, the Great Blue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Favorite anime.
Where is it?
Anyway.
Did you ask where it was?
The what?
I'm asking Robbie where the place is.
It's the hairy trout. It should be.
It's in North Anders.
Yeah, and I'll kind of point generally north up there somewhere.
Back
probably
on the other
fine.
side of the river, but it's supposed to be the local place.
If it offers good
Cool.
food, we can go there.
Yeah, let's hope they still have rooms.
How did everybody
There's
make
festival
a perception check right quick?
Uh-oh. What's my perception?
18.
21.
8.
9.
Oh!
Okay.
21 for me.
18 and 21. You hear a loud wailing, crying. It seems almost too extravagant. It's like, oh, oh, oh.
Is anybody else hearing this
Yeah, is that like...
crying?
Is that one of the actors?
No.
I'm not hearing anything now.
No?
I just start like looking around to see if I see where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear the direction it's coming from if you want to head there. You can't see that wherever it is yet.
I start following Crib.
I start
Okay.
walking there, I guess.
Yeah.
What are we following? Why are we
Adventure.
what?
Just follow. There's a weird crying around somewhere.
Now we're just following noises.
I mean, yeah. Why not?
I mean,
It's a
that's
really
not the
interesting.
report.
I mean, all right. We've gone on less information than that.
I mean, yeah. When we went to the source, like, why not somebody crying crowded city, whatever this is? Yeah.
Well, what was it? Was like a cry of pain?
I don't know. It's weird. That's why we're
Super
going.
dramatic. I'm very curious. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Can you do it? I would like to hear you mimic it so that I know exactly what you're hearing.
It's something like oh oh oh, it's something like that.
Oh yeah, I think we should check that out.
All right, you see, it's pretty interesting.
It's still early.
You follow the
Yeah.
sound, you'll eventually find a small man, like a kind of a fatter guy. He's sitting on the side of the street, and he has just as Jason showed you, he's got the back of his hand against his forehead. Oh woe! Oh, my sadness! Oh,
Please don't
despair.
tell me he's a used car salesman.
Oh, I am sad. Oh, it's terrible.
Hello? Are you okay, sir?
Oh, leave me.
Okay.
I'm wallowing.
Okay, I guess there's nothing to see around here, guys. Let's just go.
Oh, sure, turn away, just like everyone else.
You just literally told me to leave you alone.
Oh,
What's
my
wrong with
hair!
My emotions are complicated.
Yeah. No shit, I can see that.
Hey man, what's wrong?
Oh,
What's
what
going
a
on?
pity it is for me. Oh, do you really care?
Not really.
Truly?
Okay. Somebody,
I
talk to
am.
this guy, please.
Please come speak with
How
me.
are you? What's happening?
I am the troop leader, Daku,
Hmm.
Oh,
of the
Taco?
theater band Vesalius. Perhaps you've heard of us.
I have
Me specifically.
I am afraid that as a cleric, I don't get out to do the plays much.
Sure.
I'm from the ocean. I have
What
no
else have
idea
you
who
been
are.
in? Have you performed?
I have performed all across the country, this country and others, on ships, in ballrooms and palaces, and on roads, and in towns such as this one. We would have a performance tomorrow night. Oh, but alas, my woe comes again. Oh, our star has fallen ill.
Guys,
I am a healer. Maybe I can help.
you don't need to heal him.
He will grasp your hand, Robbie, with both of his hands, and pull it towards himself. And say, truly, is this something that you're capable of? I've tried many healers, many different clinicians, but none have been able to assuage the sickness that afflicts my star actress.
Hold on, Robbie. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
It's with her. And I have to say, I don't know.
It's not like a plague, right?
Not a plague. No one else has fallen ill. Not with this sickness. Oh, she is writhing in agony day and night. It must be unbearable pain.
Is
You
she
can see he's trying to work up the energy to cry, to like reach the emotion to be able to do it, but it's not coming.
Have you asked her what she has?
She doesn't know. She's not a doctor.
It's her body. She should know what
It's
she
her
feels.
body.
Robbie,
Huh?
you want to take a look at this? Like,
Yeah, I think I should.
I think we
Alright.
should just leave this guy and just keep on going to the.
Oh,
wherever
yeah.
we're
It's
going.
most of
I
the
think if
other
you need a
townsfolk-
replacement star,
Yeah, our friend Hazote here is talented in many different artistic ways.
What is this, an audition? What do you want?
Yeah.
I'm a healer.
Let's try to heal the one that I already know can act, and then maybe find something for you. This bit part.
How about this? You work with Hazote about this part, and I will go take a look at your fallen actress.
You got an agent now.
Guys,
Really
what's
vouching
going
for me
on
here.
here?
Let's talk rates.
This is not what we planned.
Typically, I really just don't want this giant wailing dude in me as I'm trying to heal some poor woman who's just wailing in the corner at me. I don't want him in the room.
I'll bring you to her. Let's go. He'll march
Okay.
off. He stands up with too straight
Blair.
a posture. Yes. He billows out his little coattails, flicks them backwards behind him. And he struts forward, his chest sticking out proud. But he stands maybe 4'9" as he walks. He'll pull out a flattened top hat and shake it out to extend it, place it on his head. And he'll march forward. And he'll take you to, not far away, there's sort of a courtyard where you can see a lot of carpenters and local workers are building a stage for the performance tomorrow. They're almost done with it. And you can see there's some cool backdrop stuff that they're putting together. They have painted wooden sculpture pieces that look like castles and trees and different things. And they're painting back the background itself all together. But behind that, there is a collection of wagons. Looks like they're meant to be in a train together. They're sort of lined up like they just rolled in and made a circle and all parked where they were. And he'll take you to one of them. It has a little wooden staircase pulled out of it and the front of it that leads to a very small curtained door. And he'll say, "This is my star actress, Jade. Her trailer. If you could go inside and see what you can do."
I will walk up the stairs to and kind of knock on the side of the cabin. Excuse me, miss. I am a cleric of Freyor. May I come in to take a look at you?
Cleric, where did you come from?
Kyrenia?
Is there anyone with you? I heard a bunch of noises. It sounds like a group.
I do have a few other of my comrades here. They do not have to enter if you are not feeling up to it.
I would rather see them all. I so love to meet people.
Yes, ma'am. And I will kind of motion to the group. She actually requests all of you. She says she likes people.
Okay.
And then I will...
Daku can stay outside.
Daku, she requests that you stay outside. She does not want you to see her in such a unhealthy manner, if possible.
And I would rather not see her in that state. I'm sure she is unbecoming at the moment.
Oh, God.
I will enter the thing and try to shuffle into what I'm assuming is probably not a very large room.
Not very big. No, it's sort of the size of a covered wagon. It's enough room to fit all of you in there, but you'd have to kind of hunch in and cram in there. Does everybody want to go in with Ravi?
Yeah.
Guess so.
I'm the height of them. I don't have to duck.
Hi, sick lady.
You'll see she's in bed. She's an orc woman, and she, even sick, she's in the most cartoonish, sick-looking fashion. She's curled up under a blanket. There's a thermometer sticking out of her mouth. She's got the cold compress bag on her head. And even in this state, You can see that she's got the remnants of whatever past performance makeup done on her. It's done very well. So she looks pretty good even when she's laying there all sick in the bed. She'll say, is Daku gone?
I think so, yes. I'm Robbie. This is Hazote, that's Kriv, and that is Arvistan.
Hi.
Oh, you seem decked out for an adventure. Are you like warrior types?
I fight if Freyr demands it, yes.
I'm a musician.
I'm a awesome cook. I'm a chef.
No.
Yeah.
Riv. Nothing.
I'm here.
Can I let you in on a secret? Can I trust you?
I bet you're not sick. That's the secret, right?
Let's all promise that everything that happens in this wagon doesn't leave it.
What are we doing in here?
Is there a reward?
For what?
Excuse what?
I haven't done anything.
Hey, I mean, if something's going down, I need to get something out of this, okay? I mean,
Do we need
she
to put
wants
you
to
in
keep it
timeout
secret.
like the last adventure?
Hey,
Outside.
come on.
Don't stop him. I like the way he's thinking.
Thank you. You see, at least somebody appreciates me.
She'll sit up. She'll flick the thermometer out of her mouth. She'll take the cold compress off and toss it to the side. And she'll say, "All right,
I knew she wasn't sick. I knew it.
keep your voice
Told
down.
you guys.
Keep your voice down. We
Sorry,
don't want
sorry.
Daku to know."
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Can I get you guys to help me out with something?
What?
What's that?
It's kind of shady. Just a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. But I've been looking for a bunch of adventurers, and it looks like you guys might fit the bill. So, I mean, are we interested? Can I get you convinced? And so there's...
What are we doing?
Okay, it seems like I've got you on the hook. It's technically kidnapping.
Huh?
Let me explain.
Technically.
So, there's this family that lives here in Anders, and it's a couple and their son. He's an adult, a grown son. His name's Bartholomew, and he's my boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay, don't see him too often, but I knew we were coming through Anders this time, but I got word a couple weeks ago that he was going to get married.
I'm assuming not to you.
Not to me, no.
And
The family's kind of well-to-do, and he's being married off to a wealthy woman, a young woman from some other family, the Demanti family in Karenia. It's some kind of weird junction thing that they're gonna increase their wealth by working together. Yeah, it's the word I'm looking for here is bullshit.
Ah,
So we're clear. This young man does want to be with you, correct?
Of course, yeah, absolutely
Okay.
he would.
In that case, what you're telling me is I could just screw over a Corinian noble family and fight for true love by kidnapping some boy and bringing him with you?
are you sure we're not kidnapping her?
It's only very technically kidnapping, because I'm sure once we get into the manor and we get to the room and I talk to him and we can work something out, and he'll just want to come with us. It'll be more like him running away than us kidnapping him.
Yeah, I'm in.
Are you sure he's okay with that, or are we gonna have to fight this kid?
I haven't talked to him lately. I haven't spoken to him since the last time I was here. And I didn't necessarily hear about the marriage from him, but it can't be true.
Uh,
I don't know that I'd feel comfortable doing that without confirmation from him.
That's what we'll be
What's
getting
in-
when we get there. Of course he's going to confirm. There's no way he wouldn't.
So, did he not reach you when they were trying to get him married?
He's got locked down by his parents all the time. They don't even really let him out of that house.
How
He might embarrass
sure-
them or something. They don't want people to know about his relationship with me. I'm some kind of
how-
traveling actress. Are you kidding me?
How sure are you about this? Just
100%.
100%. Okay.
Absolutely. Not even a trace of doubt.
What's in it for us?
See, that's why I like you.
Now we're talking.
I've been saving up, looking for people just like this, just like you all, so I can reward you once we get him in there and out.
I'll look over at Rabbi. Rabbi, you're the how can I put this? You're the justice guy here, and pray to a cult that I have no idea whatsoever it is, Frey, or what is this Frey you're telling you to do right now?
If indeed this boy is being held against his will, then saving him is a kindness. If we get there and it turns out that the young lady is mistaken, then I walk away. But she seems pretty confident, and
For sure.
I believe in her. I believe in her confidence. And worst case scenario is she's wrong, and we leave.
Okay, what if we try to get him out and we get into trouble? What are we doing then?
The same thing we were going to do anyways. Leave town.
Without someone guiding us. Okay, got it.
Well, the plan is we'd get to the forest and then find someone there. Speaking of, Miss,
You're
part
looking
of
for
the
a guy trying to get through the Fortune Wood, right? Over to Tarsaria, the desert?
yes, we are.
Yes.
I know I got a hookup. I can get you there.
Okay.
I know a guy who knows a guy. I know people. There's somebody I can introduce you to. I can.
I'm gonna make an insight check on her.
Go
can
ahead.
you pay for it?
Make a good one. Make a good one.
23.
Let's
Um,
go.
She seems confident that she might be able to do something. It's hard to tell if she's just desperate. She might just be saying anything to get you to do what she wants you to do. You think that she might be telling the truth about something, but that truth might be getting stretched right now.
Do I feel that her belief in what the young man wants is true?
That is without a doubt. She is
Okay.
certain of
Yeah,
that.
that doesn't mean anything though.
I mean, based on what she's saying and the sort of insight that you get into the way she's saying it and the kind of body language she has behind it, she's in love with this guy.
Okay. In that case, I will say we proceed as planned. Do you have a plan to get the young man out?
Yeah. It's a multi-part plan, so I'm glad that there are a few of you. We got a couple hitches in place that are going to make it a little difficult, but I've got an idea for how to get around that. Obviously, this is going to have to be done tomorrow night. Everybody's going to be here in the square watching the play. Bartholomew, he doesn't care about this stupid piece of May Our Stars Burn Brightest. Are you kidding me? This is the worst Drek I've ever seen. Totally base, horrible performing. It's just written in such a terrible way. It's garbage. But his parents are going to eat it up. They love this kind of schlock. So they'll be here. Some of the guards in the manor will be here. So it should be bare bones when we get there. And Bartholomew will be there in his room. So that shouldn't be a problem. The issue is, if I'm going there to talk to Bartholomew, I won't be able to perform on stage. So I hate to ask this. I know this is a big ask. Is there anybody that knows how to act?
I will turn towards Hazote.
I turn to Hashute as well. She's the fancy one. She probably can do that for you. No problem whatsoever. Even though she says no, she inside her, she really wants to.
She already said she would.
I'm also just the fancy one.
You're also, yeah.
It was also before she knew it was Drex, so.
I mean, yeah, you're the one all dressed up. Has
I could tell
different type of
looking
clothes.
at you as soon as you walked in here. It just a vision. Obviously, you'd be perfect for the part. It's the lead role. I hope that's not too much of a problem.
That's fine, but I've also heard it's a shitty ass play.
It's not a great play. There's nothing I can do about that. Daku, he kind of likes the Drek. It's really its lowest common denominator. This is like some romance novel level stuff.
All right, fine.
All right, sweet. Now, we do have another actor out. So is there anybody else? You don't have to be great for the other part. There aren't any speaking lines. You just kind of have to be there on stage, dressed up.
Well, I suppose what are the other things you need done aside from these two parts?
The rest of us were going to sneak into the manor, sneak up to Bartholomew's room, and get him out of there.
Well, I am not sneaky, so I am probably not the one for the sneaky part. So I will stand at attention and look like someone who belongs somewhere, I guess.
You'd be playing a member of the King's Guard.
Ah, that I'm sure I can do.
Perfect. You don't even have to talk.
Exactly, and I'm already wearing armor.
And you're already wearing armor.
Well, we'd have to outfit you. You have to match the regalia, the uniform of the kingdom. So you're going to have to change, and it's got to be stage armor too.
That's fine. I'm not actually getting shot at, am I?
Yeah, I mean, have you done stage combat?
I've done real combat.
Uh-oh.
That's
Here
basically
goes
the
Ravi
same thing.
smacking somebody with
I'm
his
sure you'll be
hammer
fine.
on the head.
I'm certified in stage combat.
Perfect.
And that's another lie she tells to people.
She's a bard.
Huh? What did I say that out?
If Salvatore says, like, well, can you teach me in like 4 hours how to not hit someone but hit someone?
The performance is tomorrow, so you've got at least a day to practice.
Oh, that's not as bad.
And when
You can do it because you're
when do we have to
not
get
this clumsy
Bartholomew
oaf
up?
up here.
When do we have to pick up Bartholomew up?
Tomorrow night during the performance. Well, you got to do it while everybody else in town is here, looking at the stage.
How heavily guarded is this place?
A little. Some of the guard will be here watching the play.
You're a little wasn't that sure.
Well, I know some of it.
I mean that lives
The rest of it.
Cri-
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Cri-
That's why
Criv
I'm
and
not going by
I-
myself.
So it's gonna be Criv, you and I going to kidnap this Bartholomew for you.
Right, but yeah, remember, only technically kidnapped.
Yeah, but if we get caught, we'd be burning some big bridges.
Listen, if we get caught, the bridges are mine to burn. I'll take all the rap on it. But we're not going to get caught. You understand? We're going to do it right. So there's not going to be a problem.
You're pretty confident at this, huh?
You've got to be confident.
So you've done this several times now, I'm guessing?
Done what?
What we're about to do?
Come with a traveling theater troupe to a port
No,
town and have
kidnap
stage a
somebody.
performance so I could break into a manor while it's happening and get somebody out of there
Yep.
Yeah, you haven't done that a million times.
once or twice.
Oh boy.
Not this time.
Oh.
Listen, I've been in the house before, just not most of it.
I guess we can help.
Just
I mean, I understand you are the sneakiest one out of a lot of us.
Sometimes, not all the time.
He's
I
also
try
the
to.
clumsiest one.
Exactly. Oh, we can try.
Hajite, you're good with this as our leader of our diplomat mission? You're not worried about this? Just
She
double
never said.
checking?
she'll barely be
She never
connected to
said
anything.
no.
100% plausible deniability. She won't even be involved. She's going to be here performing.
But we're involved, and we're also on this mission.
I'll cover for you. But listen, nothing's going to go wrong. We're not going to get caught. It's a moot point. We don't have to worry about that.
Do you have a plan for when we get there tomorrow, or do we need to like scout this out, or?
I have a plan. It's going to take some time to explain it. I need to unfurl a map. I don't really have room in here. Do you guys have somewhere else we can go? The only thing I don't have is a cover to get out of this wagon.
I have
I'm
an
not
idea
staying
for that.
here.
I have an idea for that. We could
What is
pretend that
it?
we're taking you somewhere else because you're sickly, very ill, and we gotta take you out of here,
yeah.
so it doesn't spread out anywhere
I like
and
it.
to anyone.
Okay. So what kind of illness am I working with here? Like, what am I gonna? Is this digestive? Am I going for something respiratory?
Digestive. Do you have
Digestive.
anything that
Okay.
smells really bad that we can just?
How good
Spread
of
it
an
out.
actress are you, like, actually?
I'm the head of the troupe, the star actress, Vesalius. So, what does that tell you?
How
Nothing.
terrible can you make your voice sound?
You heard
Give-
me
give
when
us-
you
give
came
us-
in.
Give us a taste of how terrible you can sound. That
Digestive?
way,
If someone talks to you, I want to hear a screwed up voice. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean that the guy outside's gonna have to.
What? How's that?
That's pretty convincing. I like that.
As long as we move fast, we shouldn't have to worry about it.
Did you tell?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of carrying her, but did you tell them any sort of illness, or just like I'm sick?
I told them I didn't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need a diagnosis from a doctor. None of the doctors are working.
All right. That's Rabbit's
Dakubot,
cue
he's
right
an idiot.
there.
No.
Yep. Easily.
Just gotta make sure he super believes you're too sick to perform, I guess.
Yep.
I'll make sure of that. I'll talk to him first. You guys follow behind me, and we'll go that way.
All right.
And we can just open the door and rush her out and just say, "Everybody, stay away. She's about
That's like
to
another
blow up.
kidnapping.
We gotta take her away." Something
Quarantine.
like that. It's not 2020.
Okay, I've got one other person in on the plan. So if we could pick them up on the way, that would be great. If not, we could get it sorted out some other way.
Whoa. What do you mean one other person? It was supposed to be the three of us.
Is
Well,
that why there's someone else missing from the play? You're just taking someone with?
Well, they're not coming with us now. I just have a really good relationship with my makeup artist, and since they're going to have to work on you, they kind of got something slipped out. But don't worry, we could trust them.
What? What?
We can trust them.
You've got to get makeup done.
Yeah, not us.
Well, why not? I mean, we're
Why
going
would-
out.
Oh, God.
Can I check the vibe to see if she's
Check the vibe.
convinced?
Do a
Vibe
vibe
check.
check. Do a vibe check.
Right.
I would like to run a
Or a
vibe check
vibe
on that line of she's completely trustworthy.
It's you can make an insight check. It'll just tell you how much Jade believes that, and not necessarily how trustworthy the makeup artist is.
I want to know how well she believes it, or if she's just like, yeah, we're screwed. I'm just gonna whatever.
Yeah, it's
Do a
insight.
20.
Okay. Jade shared more than she's letting on with the makeup artist, you think? You think that the makeup artist might have been part of the planning procedure, even? And kind of know almost everything that's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
They should be in one of the wagons next to us, I think.
No. It's this makeup person that you have going with us for the kidnapping, or is he staying behind to cover the
She's
guys
doing
for
my
us?
makeup.
They're doing makeup.
Okay. All right.
That's what makeup artists do.
Okay. Okay.
I just want to, when you talk to them, you
I
won't
mean,
have to worry about.
you made it sound like it was coming with the three of us, so that's why I was wondering.
That's when you think you should be introduced before. They're very particular. So
And you said that.
Yeah, I think we should meet them beforehand. Can we not agree before meeting?
Just so I know everyone involved first.
you kind of know now. I was hoping you'd already agreed.
Oh,
You got my back against the wall. I mean, I guess.
Oh no.
There's no other way around that. Shoot.
Well, I mean, realistically, if Arvistan can take you to an inn under my direction as I go talk to Captain Dramatic, and Hazote can then go meet your makeup artist because she's going to have to, because she is now going to be the star of the play.
Well, I mean, if we're being honest here, so will you.
I mean, yes, but
You're
I'm
the
not
other
the star of the
star?
play. I'm just a dude in armor, like.
Everybody's in makeup.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's no big deal. I've totally worn makeup 1,000 times in my whole life.
Your hair is green.
It's
Yeah.
true. I don't know if that counts as makeup, though.
I have to do something about it. It doesn't look like a great dye job.
Oh,
I don't know. No
no.
offense. But listen, my person's like the best. Okay, so and you guys have been on the road. I'm sure there's 1,000 reasons, but you'll be looking great. Don't worry, you'll be looking great.
Fantastic. Kriv, do you want to go with Armistead to make sure that he doesn't feed someone to Luna for some reason? I don't know.
I can, but do we need someone to distract outside? Or do we think he's gone and...
I think the plan is that Robbie will talk to Daku and
Okay.
tell him that I need to be taken out. So we won't need to hide or anything.
Okay. I wasn't sure who all was seeing this makeup artist. Just double checking. Yeah, I can go.
Is Captain Dramatic okay with us just stepping in as people in the play?
You might have to
Yeah,
sell it a little bit.
So start talking dramatically and pretend you're in an act so he can
Like, more
be
dramatic.
okay with it.
Like him? Because for the love of God.
Yes. If you don't do it like him, then I don't think he'll accept you.
You are going to have to be on stage with him, so I suggest you get used to it.
Yep. So, give us a taste. Can you show us what you can do?
A taste of what? I don't know what this play is even about. Is it
Just do
just
anything.
lovers?
Just do anything.
It's some Starcraft lovers, whatever.
Whatever. What, like Romeo, Romeo, where far art thou, Romeo?
No, not
More,
dramatic
more.
enough. You gotta be
Bigger.
more dramatic.
Oh, Romeo!
You're
He'll
just
love
gonna say
that.
Romeo?
He'll love
I
that. Yeah, it's
guess.
perfect. Don't worry.
Great.
Listen, you're not the crowd's gonna want something different than what Daku's gonna want. So just give Daku like the most hammed up performance you can think of, and you're a shoo-in. Ravi, you don't have to do anything. This is a
Thank,
body for your part, so don't worry.
thank Freyr.
Just look manly.
You don't even have to look manly. Just look alive.
Well, that makes it easier.
I
Damn,
can be
Ravi,
not a corpse.
They're saying that you don't look manly at
You're
all.
not great at it though.
Honestly, you're
That's true. I'm really not good at not being a corpse. I try real hard to die. But
being alive is the only step up you're gonna have. I mean, right now the working plan is to have a mannequin take that part.
Ah, you're a mannequin with lungs.
Oh,
Perfect.
damn.
That is about the only part I am born to play.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Hey, yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Digestive issue, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Get
Are
my
you
blanket.
okay?
Get my blanket. Put the thermometer. They'll buy it. Put it in.
Do you need to be carried or are you walking
Yes.
with us?
Carry my bed like a stretcher.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That's gonna be interesting.
It's just,
All right.
it's a cot. Don't worry. It's not like I'm not sleeping on the king size, mattress or anything.
We draw attention no matter what. It's fine.
How heavy
Yeah.
is she?
Are we
She's
doing
big.
a roll check?
I
Are we
know.
doing a roll check?
She's big like muscular.
An orc.
Like she's built.
She's
yeah.
an orc.
Mm,
She's
don't
massive.
drop her. Wound and an illness.
Oh, let's go.
Okay,
All right.
who's carrying? Is that Arvstan and Kriv?
Yup.
I mean, yeah, because the other two guys are staying, so.
Okay, it's a strength check from the two of you.
Oh boy.
Cool. That was almost real bad, but it's just kind of bad. It's a 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
It almost was a 1.
24.
Whoa.
Okay. Arvstan with one hand and then one
Yeah.
side.
Really? Okay.
Arvstan whips her across the room.
Hey, don't worry. When it comes to the stealth check, that's where my rolls are gonna fail.
That's encouraging. Thank you.
That's
Thank
where
you,
everything's gonna
stealth
go
person of the
downhill.
group.
So I will go first.
All right. You'll see Daku out there. Oh, what's the word, Doctor?
I've got some good news and some bad news.
Give me first the bad news.
The bad news is she will not be able to perform tomorrow.
Devastating. I can't imagine what we'll do. The festival is riding on this performance.
That's what our friend is going to step in for. More importantly, she's going to live.
What kind of life is it if you're not performing?
She'll be able to perform.
Sad life.
She'll be able to perform in like 2 days.
2 days. But the performance is tomorrow. What is 2 days? It might as well be 10 years.
You have other performances?
Yeah, I come behind Hashita and push her in. She's gonna help you.
Yeah, with his one arm holding the cot and his other arm holding me. Yeah, that.
Kriv is squat down, struggling at the other end of the cot. Every so often, Kriv, you're about to drop Jade on the ground, but she'll stick a leg out the other side and plant it on the ground just to help you out.
Lady.
At least she's helping.
So you're a performer? This is your manager?
This is my manager.
Manager
Yes.
/ doctor / clergyman.
Of course,
A
he
triple
has
threat.
to fill all roles. I work privately.
All right. Well, show me what you can do.
Why don't you start a scene first, and I'll follow along.
All right. I'll give you one of my own. We'll start with a bit of improv.
All right.
Let me set the scene. We're fishermen on stormy seas. The thunder rages about us, the waves crashing down on our heads 40 feet high. I'm the captain. You're my first mate. I stand at the wheel. Quick! Grab the jib boom! There, just run! Hoist the main rope.
Sure, I will lower the mast. We must continue moving forth.
Lower the mast indeed. Raise the rudders. Turn anchor.
What are we to do? The deck is flooding.
Ah, yes, I see the water enters from the starboard port. Quick, to the buckets.
Buckets? You think that's going to save us? We're sinking at this point.
And I'll go down with the ship. Save yourself. Grab a lifeboat. Hurl it into the sea.
Captain, I can stay behind with you. You don't have to do this alone.
No, I've always wanted to die in my boat in a storm. And I didn't tell you I have cancer.
I know I lost my memory 3 years ago when I arrived on this boat, but
Oh my God.
I've come to fall for you in this time of me being here. It's no wonder I've become your first mate so quickly. I can stay with you.
Then we'll die together.
If we must.
And I'll turn the boat to the side and into the water.
Oh God! Let's die together. Kills everyone on the ship.
I'm breathtaking. You might be a better actress than Jade herself.
Well, thank you. I would be more than happy to at least guest star in your wonderful performance.
Oh, nonsense, guest star! I wouldn't have it. You'll be playing the lead.
Why, thank you. I much appreciate
no other
it.
way.
It's a
There's-
role I've dreamt of playing.
Of course! I can't believe your dreams must be clairvoyant. You don't even know the play we're performing yet.
I know.
But
It's
talent
insane.
knows no bounds.
I can't believe it.
Can I convince your manager to play a guard?
Yes.
He plays many roles, but are you sure you want him for that one?
I just need someone. He seems like he's tall enough to fit the costume.
I am this height.
Perfect.
All right, well, that makes sense.
Yes, I've ended many an audition with a discussion of the measurement of a person. You'll find many roles can be filled by finding someone who's over 6 feet tall or under. Like myself.
Fair enough. I will be back momentarily. I have to administer one last treatment to our other fair actress, and I shall return.
All right, hurry back.
I will.
I'm excited again. My sadness has given way to mirth. and he'll skip away and sing.
If he's the main role and she's the main role, these heights, though, they gotta be different, right?
He
You
is
gotta wear your
not.
heels.
He's not playing the romantic opposite.
Oh,
He's playing the part of the king.
that suits him.
Okay, so where to now? We've got Jade on the stretcher. Are Hajite and Ravi going to go with them to where they're going? Where your plan is to be? Or are you trying to head to the makeup wagon?
I mean, she wanted to go to the makeup wagon, so probably there.
We all go to the makeup way.
Yeah, we all have to.
I mean, you could. Daku's gone now.
You
He
don't.
left.
I mean, she already knows, like,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna ruin anything if he slits up, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, so is everybody going to makeup? To the green room?
She really insisted on it, so why
Paint
not?
your face camouflage.
As I crawl in the night, I stumble. I warn everybody I'm there, and I go to jail.
Please do not do that.
No faith. No faith.
Yeah. You
I
can
can't
bring me
promise
with you.
Good luck, Griff.
Jade will tell you from
Oh.
underneath the covers. I just want to give you a little heads up before you head in there. My makeup artist's name is Intoxica.
She's a spider lady.
It is not their given name. It's a name they chose. And they're a little eccentric. So
Oh,
Perfect.
wow!
Be cool.
Another Hashiote. Great.
just be cool. Should be okay.
No one is as dramatic as Mr. Dramatic, so this should be a piece of
Yeah,
cake.
really.
Captain Dramatic. Let's not demote him.
After that, I kind of want to demote him. I don't know a thing about boats, but I know more about boats than he does.
Oh God, boats! The main rope. Pull it. Pull the main rope.
Lift the rudders.
Yeah, like, I know that you don't lift the rudders, and I know you can't go to the starboard port. So he's been demoted. He's just Mr. Dramatic now.
I didn't even know what he said the first word. Go get the.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. What it was.
So I guess we go in.
Yep.
Okay. You head towards the wagon that's meant to be the makeup wagon. It's a little bit bigger than Jade's personal wagon because it has to fit more than one person in it. And you go. Who's going up first?
Wait. Wait.
I
Where's
mean,
my hand? Where's my hand?
Shouldn't we bring her in? So,
You want Jade to go first?
I mean, if we're carrying her, I guess carry her in, but I don't think she should be last if she's the only one who knows this person.
If you're carrying her in, it would be Arvistan in first, since he's at her head.
True.
Arvistan, you'll start to make your way up the wooden steps. It's really only 3 or 4 steps. But as soon as you start to creak on them and it makes a sound, the curtain door will flap open. And you'll see another Yuan Ti person. A lot like Hajite, but a different coloring, a different person, obviously.
Another
say,
Hashiote? Can
So-
you multiply? What is
You're
this?
digging a hole again, bud.
It's me. I mean,
That's like saying all elves look the same. You can't tell them apart.
you're not wrong.
You are wrong.
What is this?
Do we just put him in jail anyway?
Is this buffoon talking like an idiot again? Are these them? Jade? Is that you?
I just drop her to the floor. Yep, that's her.
Ah!
Wow! You have her head!
Oh! Gosh, if I wasn't sick before, I'd be sick now.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Ugh. She'll punch you in the knee.
I mean, we're here already. I mean, you don't have
Punch him hard in the
Sock
knee.
in the side of your knee. It'll make your leg buckle a little bit. It doesn't hurt your leg. But you'll drop a little bit down the stairs. And Intoxico will stand up there and say, "So, who's it going to be? Who is going to be my next masterpiece?"
point at Hashotan. That one over there. That one. That one.
Step in.
That one. That one.
All right.
I think I'm supposed to have two of you. Who's the other one?
That
Yeah.
one.
That would be me.
The green hair guy.
Time to be pretty.
Can you do something with his hair? Make it all like really flashy.
I do like a challenge.
All right, I'll leave it all to you.
You're a challenge.
I'll leave it all to you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Step in. Jade, I hope you have some success in your endeavors. You can do with these other two whatever you like. That's enough for me. She'll bring in Hajite and Ravi, and she'll close the curtain.
Ooh.
Block the rest of you out. Inside there are two desks, sort of little tables up against the wall, and there's a chair in front of each one. And in front of the desk there's a mirror. And surrounding the mirror are little glass globes that alternate between having a lit candle inside, and above each lit candle there's one that has luminescent fungus in it. And the heat from the candle causes it to glow very brightly. So there are bright lights surrounding these mirrors at these two desks. And Intoxico will motion for each of you to take a seat at one of them.
Is it hard for me to sit in these whatever chairs in my giant bulky armor?
Yeah, it would be difficult. And they're small chairs, so they're not meant for your comfort.
So time to get naked.
I mean, if she says that I take off my armor, I probably would, but otherwise I'm going to try to squeeze into my little chair, my chainmail armor, my breastplate and chainmail.
This armor is never going to survive on the stage, so doff your armors, please.
Alright. And I will, derobe.
I'm not going to steal it, this dreadful mess.
I believe you. It's kind of heavy. Do you have a place where I could put it?
Just put it with my things, I guess. I'll just put it next to the trunk with all the other costumes.
Ooh.
I would not drop this on your costumes. This will 100% destroy them.
All right, let's just put it under the table.
Okay. I will put my breastplate and chainmail, and I'll move them under, and I will otherwise just kind of be there. Man, now I feel super naked and super not resistant to being stabbed.
So Intoxico will now talk to you through the mirror. Seat you each in front of a mirror, and then look into the mirror to talk to you and into your reflection and expect you to respond in kind. And they'll say, so let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Just sort of go behind Hajite and kind of fluff at your hair a little bit. Do close inspection, just thing. There's no delicate way to say this. You are absolutely filthy right now. So there is definitely a bath in your future. your very near future.
Oh my god, do I agree. Please send me to the bath.
I dabble in fortune telling a little bit. I don't need a crystal ball to be able to tell you that there is going to be a tub of water with you in it.
Please, is it warm?
Mister, don't you even start laughing because you are in there too. Not at the same time. I'm not that crazy. If you guys want to get crazy, do it with somebody else.
Well, he looks rather dashing with all of his bulk, so.
I wasn't trying to look at his bulk, but I guess this is what we're going to do. So now let me see your face. Come here, come to the lights. Okay. What's your name, honey?
Hashate.
Hashate? Okay. I'm going to tell you two things right now, Hashate, okay? Listen to me very closely. You've got two very striking features, all right? Your jaw. You've got an incredibly striking jawline and a striking brow line, all right? This is what I tell all my clients, okay? If you've got something striking, strike! All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make that jaw and we're going to make those brows pop. We want everybody's attention to be on your best places.
Okay.
You've got some beautiful coloration here in the face. I want to accentuate that, all right? I want to bring that forward a little bit more.
This is great.
So when was the last time you shed your skin? Listen, honey, I do this once a week. I'm absolutely a professional. I'm going to help you. I'm going to pull back at least one layer, okay? And just get that whole fresh look on all the scales, all right? A brand new, fresh face to start from. Then we're going to put a lot around the eyes because we want the brows to pop. And we're going to do a lot around the mouth because we want the jaw to pop. I'm going to put something beautiful around your neck. You've got such a lovely neck. I can't believe you're not doing anything with it right now. Such a waste. I'm going to put something lovely around your neck. We want this attention to your face. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to redo this hairdo. I do like this hairstyle. I don't know who did this for you in the first place, but I do like it. I want to keep it. Okay? So I'm going to redo that. We'll get it all tied up nice again. Brush this hair. We've got to wash it, of course. But, yes, I think that's going to work for you. Okay. Honey, I'm going to put you in a bath. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna step you aside, and then I'm going to talk to your friend. All right?
She'll draw a curtain. She's got a tub at the very back of the wagon.
Ooh!
There's water in it that has flowers floating in it and leaves.
Ah!
It's mint and lavender.
This is just what I needed. Just so you know, Hashate is like full commentary behind the curtain.
She's like,
Intoxico will say, just soak for a bit, then I'll come back for a peel, and then we'll bring you back out. I don't want to do your makeup until tomorrow because we don't want anything to smudge while you're sleeping. But we'll take care of it then.
Intoxico will go back to Ravi
and say, you know, last night I had a dream. I did, absolutely. Well, and it was very scary. I woke up in a cold sweat. I couldn't believe it. My hands were shaking in the middle of the night. But what I can tell you is that dream was not as scary as what I'm seeing right now. This is a head-to-toe redo. Listen, if you've got any requests, put them in now. Because, honey, I'm going to start over from the very beginning. You're going to be reborn.
That sounds terrifying, but I suppose you're the expert.
This green is terrible. Can I wash this green out?
Are you gonna make it a different color?
We can make it whatever color you want. This,
So long as it's not my natural hair color, perfect.
listen, I'll redo the green. It seems intentional. You picked green for a reason, I'm sure.
I was picking a color that just wasn't my natural dirty blonde hair color, so any color that isn't that is perfect.
I'm gonna redo the green. I'm gonna do it right, okay? I don't know who you had do this before. Somebody that's never seen color, maybe a colorblind person.
That would be me, and I have to take a bunch of leaves and like grind them up into a paste,
You're doing it all
and
wrong. I cannot
and
believe
then I
this is what you
have to
did.
like roll my hair in it a whole lot.
I just vomited in my mouth a little bit when you said that. I had to swallow it back. This is my life's work. This is going to be... When people see you after I'm done with you, they won't recognize you.
Perfect. That's a dream come true.
I'm going to trim your hair. I'm going to trim your beard. We can't have the beard. You've got a face that I think wants to come out of that dirty hobo mystique you've got going on. So we're going to clean you up. We're going to get you nice. We're going to be very simple with the makeup. I'm not going to give you a lot like I give to your friend Hajite. Because you're playing a very bit part, it's not very important. So you're going to get some stage makeup to make you look okay in the lights. But that's about it. But everything else, you've got to at least be presentable, honey. This is not going to work.
I hope he can hear Hashote laughing.
It's just the curtain separates.
As Hazate has to go, thanks, Hazate! You know, part of the reason why I'm these bruises and things are because I keep taking bludgeons from zombies and things for you, right?
And now you're gonna be pretty!
Oh, God.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, and then the rest, you're going to spend at least a couple hours there while Intoxica is working on the two of you. I'll let you know, you get spa treatment, and there's massage, there's facial, there's full-on crazy stuff. It's all meant to make you look better. You swap back and forth. Intoxica's not, there's curtains in between everybody all the time because they're not trying to get any looky-loos around. But by the end of it, Hajite is sort of a level up from before. 100% clean, 100% beautiful at that point. Exactly the ideal that you would strive for. It's more than you can even do on your own. If you were looking in the mirror with your own hands, there's a certain level that you can get to with that, and it's a little bit past that. So Intoxica gets you exactly where they want you to be and promises that you'll be even better tomorrow night. When you look over at Ravi after all of the cleaning and preening, he does look like a totally different person. And so certainly with like the clean shaven look and the clean haircut, he's dressed in a set of clean clothes. He's got his armor set off to the side, so he's just wearing nice dress clothes that Intoxica has in the wagon, and he's not only is his hair different and his clothes different, but something about the way that he has been transformed has revealed something about him that might not have been obvious before. His posture is better. His bearing is better. He almost feels like, like he's got a different kind of confidence about him. And it's draws a lot of attention to the things that you would expect from a vagrant that you have expected from Ravi that would be underneath his mess of hair and his mess of beard. He doesn't have the scars that should be on a person like that. He doesn't have the crooked teeth. He doesn't have the broken nose. He doesn't have the cut ears. Everything about him is pristine.
I will kind of like mutter under my breath. I never thought I was going to wear stuff like this again.
Look, don't you look beautiful?
I should say the same to you.
Ooh. Ah.
Back
We're not there. We're not there.
Let's cut back over to Criv and Armstead. You're with Jade.
He's just purring for some reason.
Criv and
What's your
Armstead,
problem? No.
you're sat in a private booth at the Hairy Trout with Jade. She sat across from you at the table. Armstead is purring at the surf and turf plate that he ordered. Once you guys are finished eating, Jade doesn't talk much while she's eating. She's very hungry. She's been pretending to have a stomach ache, which just made her want to eat more. So she just kind of goes to town on it. And she'll push the plate to the side, and she'll pull out a little piece of paper with a map on it, sort of crude map. And she'll splay it out on the table in front of you. She'll say, "This is the manor that we've got to get into. Most of the guards should be at the show, and the rest of them that are still there are going to be spending most of their time on the first floor here.
Okay. Okay.
There are traps that you'll have to worry about. I've marked them on the map, the ones I know about, at least. But I would venture to guess that there are probably more that I don't know about. So we'll have to be careful when we get in there."
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Bartholomew's parents are also kind of amateur magicians, and they might have enchanted
Whoa! Hold on. Amateur what?
amateur magicians, magic. Familiar?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Like
very,
stage
very.
magic or
Oh boy.
practicing magic?
Real magic. I'm the performer.
Okay.
They might have enchanted some stuff, so there might be magical traps. I've seen at least one suit of armor walk around.
Okay.
So that might be something else that we'd have to deal with.
Do you know what type of magic it is? Like arcane or fiery or nature or?
Enchanting.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
It's going to be tough. Listen, this is why I got professional adventurers to help me. I'm going to do most of the work. I just need you there for backup.
Okay.
Is that all right? Yeah.
All right.
I'll take the front. I'll be in the lead. You just have to follow me and back me up. Make sure everything goes okay.
They won't recognize you?
Okay. Okay.
They might, but I'll wear a disguise.
Yeah, maybe your makeup friend can help.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm wondering what's gonna be the story behind us on how we're gonna get in there,
What?
or we're
I've got-
just gonna sneak past some places.
It's going to be mostly a sneak. I've got 3 points of entry that we could get into the manor from. One of them would be super tough, and I don't really have a great way to get to it. That would be trying to get onto the roof. But it's 3 stories tall, and there's not really any building that tall around there. So I don't know how we could get to doing that. But there are 2 places we could enter on the ground floor. We could go in through the front door, or we could enter through the kitchen near the servants' quarters.
Ooh, the kitchen. I like that.
Yeah, and then it's just a matter of figuring out which bedroom he's in now.
Shouldn't you have that option already? Like, know the knowledge of where he is?
There are a lot of bedrooms, and his parents have known that I've snuck in before, and they move him around.
How often do they move him around?
I don't know. All I know
Okay,
is that
this is gonna be more challenging than we thought. Then, if they're gonna be moving him around.
it's not an easy job. He's not going to be moving around while we're there.
I mean, you just said that they'll be moving around. I don't know if it's every 6 hours
switch
or
which
every
bedroom
12
he's
hours
in.
or every day. I don't know.
Not that often.
And you know for sure he'll be there?
Absolutely, he'll be there. He never
You
leaves the
don't
manor.
think? What if he's out to see the play with his parents?
Bartholomew would never go see May Our Stars Burn Brightest.
Even if you thought you were starring?
He would never think I'm starring in that play.
Ah,
Why not?
Because I hate it.
Ah, okay, makes sense. I think.
why does he never leave? Is that too much to ask?
He's protected. It's sort of a wealthy family, nobility kind of weird thing that they do. He's meant to be in the house until he's married.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's what they do with these DeMonte people, but I'm guessing that his future bride-to-be also has never left the house.
Sounds unfortunate.
Yep, it really does. All right, so when are we leaving?
We'll leave tomorrow night, when the lights go on at the stage performance.
Okay. I guess, do we need anything else? Do we need any type of disguise or anything
Yes, is
that
there,
we can get ready before tomorrow?
how far are we taking the ruse of, like, full kidnapping? Are we just taking him, or are you
He's going to
planning
agree.
a
As soon as we
big
get in
show?
there, I'll talk to him and say that we're there to get him out, and he'll come with us.
So we're just
Now,
sneaking him out. We're not, like, faking a kidnapping.
Right,
With,
yeah.
like, ransom note and whatever.
No, we don't want anybody to
Okay.
know he's gone right away.
now, what if
Okay.
he denies to come with? What do we do then? What if you're saying that it's not gonna happen,
Right.
but there's always a possibility for things to happen. So what
Trust me.
happens then?
That's not a possibility. If we can get to Bartholomew, he's going to come.
So okay.
Is there any way you can reassure us as people who haven't met him, haven't seen
Exactly.
you two together? It's no distrust towards you, but
It's just where
you must
yeah,
understand.
we gotta just plan ahead and in case things happen.
She'll reach into her back pocket and pull out a little box. A little hinged box.
What's that?
She'll pop it open, and there's a ring inside.
That's a ring. Okay. What's that ring from?
Is this proof enough for you?
Not really.
Could you explain more?
Yeah. Just a ring. So what?
We
what does the
can
ring
make our
mean?
own guesses, but that doesn't mean they're true.
Oh,
Exactly.
I thought it would be more dramatic and romantic if you just understood what I was doing. That's fine. It's
We're
an
not that
engagement
kind of
ring.
people.
I'm going to present it to him and ask him to marry me.
All right, tomorrow or
Tomorrow or after we get him out of there.
Whatever feels right.
is this like
Oh,
a weird
God.
flash mob kidnap proposal?
This is please don't do it while we're sneaking him out. Don't. No, we don't need to waste more time than we
Listen,
should.
if you can get me to the room with Bartholomew, then you're free to leave. Once we're
Oh,
there,
okay. So
you don't need to be involved anymore. I would
So
think you'd
if
want to
we-
stick around for your reward, but it's up to you. You don't have to be there for everything.
So you don't need our assistance getting back out? You just want help getting in?
Right.
And then just meet up with you later? Or would you rather we help you get out?
Bartholomew's going to know the way out. He'll know the way past everything. He can get me back out if that's what we need to do. We just need to get
Okay.
to him.
And what about our reward?
It's after.
After.
Yeah.
What about half right now and half after? To make an assurance that you're not gonna escape if we leave you there with him by yourself.
Well, I'll tell you what. Half right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tie that up into the payment that your friends are getting for performing tomorrow night. All right? That they're going to get no matter what. So that money's already in the bag.
Criff,
Mm.
what's in your mind?
I'm not as stuck on money as you are. I'm pretty good, so it doesn't matter to me a whole lot. Right
Plus-
now, at least. Maybe in a week it will.
Plus, after we get out, I give you the name of my contact in the Fortune Wood. Person
Yeah.
that can get you through the forest.
I think
If we don't get that
Personally-
contact, Ravi's gonna kill us.
personally safe passage towards our bigger destination here is worth enough on its own. I
Alright.
mean, I'm not telling you to not pay us because I don't think my friends would like that. I'm just
You'll
not
get paid. You'll
gonna
get paid. Don't worry.
back out.
Alrighty. I guess
Alright.
depending on how it goes whenever we get there, we'll make our choice between leaving or staying.
Okay. As long as we get there. And we've got a deal. And we've got a plan.
Alrighty then.
And you promise if we get caught in some way that you're gonna help us not get slandered by this?
If we get
Mhm.
caught, you were never there.
Except if they catch us?
Well, listen, I'm an actress, all right?
Mm-hmm.
If we need some smooth talking to get our way out of something, I got you covered. If we get
okay.
caught, they're going to want me. And I don't think they're going to care about either of you.
Okay. Alright. I guess that settles it then.
Okay. So, where are we staying tonight?
Here.
Right here.
All right.
This is the only place we know.
Yeah.
That's where we'll call it for this week.
That was interesting.
Is that usually how makeup rooms go, Dimitri? Is that usually how that is?
No.
In your
No.
years in the profession?
I mean, if you're talking Six Flags, everyone does it by themselves. Like, they all do their own stuff. The only thing we do is dress them rapidly.
The haunted houses don't have mint lavender baths.
No. Airbrushing? Yeah. No, they're not as nice. They barely get makeup wipes. They get, like, oil on a baby.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, they don't have Intoxica there to take care of everything.
Oh, no. With that beautiful voice and extremely expressive way of speaking. No, I would love that.
Next week, we're going to break into a manor and do a play.
Yay!
Oh, hell yeah.
We're good at making friends.
All right.
The drama. I'll never know that, like, Did the captain on the ship actually die with his first mate, or
Did he love the first mate back?
I mean,
Is
he
that how he
100%
plans
tapped
to
over
do?
the boat, so
He turned the boat into the water.
Yeah, like you guys went bye bye.
His first line was, "Here, we'll do something written by me," and then goes, "Improv."
he's the inventor of improv, clearly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We'll see how it
Great.
goes. Until next week, thank you everyone for playing. I hope you had fun with this one. Not a lot of rolling or
Yep.
fighting, but
That's good.
still interesting, I think.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll see you then. Goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Street.
All right.